Huh?
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
Let me start by saying this. So in case people don't know, but I'll just let people know. I consider Pirlo one of the best midfielders of all time. I always say Pirlo is better than Xavi. And for me, Pirlo played the central midfield position unlike any other. He is the epitome of a legend, not a great player, a legend, an absolute maestro, and a player who got better with time. In my opinion, he delivered the best assist I've ever seen. For me, his pass to Grosso, semi, second half extra time against Germany, 2006 World Cup semi, for me, I rank as the greatest assist of all time based on how good the pass was and the match that it was played in and the kind of things that were happening and the pressure in. Greatest assist of all time. Superb player. And I had the privilege when Nigeria played against Italy. Nigeria played against Italy. Lord rest his soul, Stephen Keshi was my manager in a friendly before the 2014 World Cup, I believe, Craven Cottage. It was a privilege to see him in the flesh. One of the greatest things I've ever done in my life is seeing Pirlo in the flesh. And this is in the second half, seeing how he can change the entire complexion of the game by himself. Very few midfielders can do that. But that's one side. This is management. And let's not get real. Juve, what do you want? Now, let me just say this. What I think he wants is to win the Champions League. That is your main goal and your main aim. Yeah, of course you want the dominance of it and so on, but that is the main aim. So if you want to win the Champions League, you can't hire somebody who is inexperienced. Forget what he's called. You can't hire somebody who is inexperienced. The Pep Guardiola thing doesn't happen every year. It doesn't happen every time. That's a rarity because Pep, first of all, it's rare. And Pep came into, he already had, that's why he brought in Bill, because he already had experience coaching the B team. And he just happened to have one of the most talented football players of all time in Lionel Messi. And also happened to have a team that's formed the spine and the backbone of a national side that's won 3 international trophies in a row. That is Juventus. No one in that Juventus team is one of the best players we've ever seen in history. Cristiano is older. He still goes for everything, but this is a Cristiano that is much older and past his peak. This is a Higuain that isn't the 36-goal Higuain that we saw from before. Buffon is in his 40s now. Chiellini is much older. So the sad reality is this. Because see, for me, like, I don't like when this stuff happens because I'm a huge Pirlo fan. And I don't want to say a situation where he fails. His first 4 into management, he was just under 23 bucks a week ago. He fails because I was thinking, okay, are they going to get Pochettino? I was hearing Ten Hag or so forth. Will they maybe try and coax and strategy, or will Conte maybe come back? So I was thinking of all of these names because in my mind, I was believing, okay, we failed with Sarri. Okay, let's try and get a manager. Let's get somebody to say, look, the squad is what it is. You can buy a few players, but work with the squad and get the best out of the squad. We're not hiring a philosophy manager because I failed with Sarri. We're hiring a manager. Let's get somebody who can get the best out of the squad and can present to us with something that can lead us through into Europe. Because again, you don't have to rush. There's still time. You've still gotten. We've not even gotten into the heat of the CL yet. So there's still time before the Serie A starts. This stinks. This reeks. This absolutely reeks of a PR stunt. What's happened now? Juve fans are pissed off. They are angry. They are livid because of the embarrassment of getting knocked out by Lyon. So almost every Juve fan last time were like, they're livid, they were angry because their anger was directed at Sarri. But then they're like, so because I was saying, guys, is this only Sarri? So now Juve fans say, oh, Agnelli, what are you doing? Nedved, what are you doing? Yo. So before they actually now look at the wider picture and say, no, this is actually bigger than Sarri. What the hell have we doing with regards to player acquisition and so forth? Before they do that, let's bring back a legend and let's just change the narrative and take the spotlight away from us. And guys, don't fall for the trick. Don't fall for the trick. And I fear many people have fallen for the trick. And the trick is, it's Pirlo, a Juve legend, an Italy legend, one of the greatest players that we've ever seen, an Italian icon, a Juve icon. Let's party. Let's pop them bottles down. Let's pop those bottles down. But that's the trick. Because, yes, it's Pirlo as a legend and so forth, but you have to be mature enough to be saying, he's inexperienced. I believe he has no experience with regards to coaching or managing, so forth. This is a team that needs help and needs serious work. What's the main goal? The main goal is we need a manager that can win us the Champions League. We need somebody that can help us to win the Champions League. We don't need somebody who can work with the players, mix friends with the players. We just need to find the right guy who can win us the Champions League. So what Juve should be doing is, all right, next 2 weeks, we're going to be taking interviews. And we want somebody to come in here with a plan, blueprints, PowerPoint presentation. This is my plan, my 2-year plan for us to win the Champions League. This is the place that I need, but this is how I can work with this place in order for us. And this is where this team has gone wrong. This is where I can put them right. Did you have to make the decision so quick? Did you have to make the decision so quick? Because so this is where I actually think Juve fans to help him. I need Juve fans to help me now. What's the real aim? Is the real aim the Champions League? We have to win the Champions. Haven't won since I believe '96 when Vialli won it before he joined Chelsea to win the Champions League. Or is the aim that because of how we're screwed over by Calciopoli, because of how Inter Milan screwed us, we want to dominate it. We want to keep winning and winning and winning and winning. So our main goal is to win 20 titles in a row, 30 titles in a row, and be known as the Kings. Juve fans, newsflash. No matter how many Serie A titles you win, you can never talk to AC Milan. Yeah, keep stacking them up. AC Milan has more European trophies. So you can say, okay, AC Milan, yeah, of course, you've easily won more than us. We've shown supremacy, more supremacy than you in Europe's elite competition. And that is how you get seen as an elite. So as much as you can beat them Milan, insult AC Milan, that badge still means something because of their supremacy in Europe. Is what it is. And since Juventus were last won the Champions League, Milan have won it twice. Should have been 3 times, but they've won it twice. 03, 07. Should have been really 3 times, really, but it was twice. So for Juve, because for me, that is a very small mind mentality of, nah. We want to show how tough we are in Syria. We want to show how big we are in Italy. And we show we are bigger than Milan and Inter Milan by winning all the Syria titles. Cool. That's a small-minded mentality. The mentality of a big club, an elite club is, yes, we want to maintain supremacy in Italy. We have to win that Champions League and we have to win Champions Leagues. We've got to win numerous European titles. And I just fear that you putting Pirlo in this situation right now is tough. Conte had experience. Allegri had experience. Sarri had experience. Why would you pick somebody with no experience? Knowing that this is a team that needs help. But when Pep took over Barcelona were not suffering. Rijkaard still had the team in a healthy position. Yeah, they were not doing as well as they wanted, but they were still in a very healthy position under Rijkaard. This Juve team, they clearly need help. It's clearly broken. And then winning the Serie doesn't mean anything because the Serie itself is broken. Okay, people want me to call it the Serie or the Serie break. It is in Class B right now. Weird. Just completely weird decision. But as weird as it is, I believe it's a PR stunt. So the focus is on Agnelli and Nedved. That the focus is now on Pirlo, and then that is where. This is where I will end it. If Juve fans, if you're cheering for this and championing this and are happy and are positive and are looking at the deep-seated issues within your club, I feel sorry for you. Because you should look at this and say, this is a disgusting move. This is a disgusting move. Because this move tells us that you're not serious about winning the Champions League. You're not serious about winning the Champions. Because if you're winning a Champions League, you hire an elite manager and an elite coach, and you have a clear plan as to what you want to do. Oh, as well, you take this is too quick. These guys were knocked out last night. Fine, sorry, sack him, cool. How do you hire your next after just the embarrassment? You should take at least 2 weeks to be like, all right, let's look at all these managers, investigate, look in, research, analyze, and make sure that you've just failed with hiring a manager of Sarri. It was a total abject failure. Don't you think that you should take your time to say, let's now ensure we pick the right man? Become a Patreon member. Get access to my blog, get access to exclusive videos, and also get access to the podcast of the Saturday and the Sunday hangouts. Head over to patreon.com/halfwop to gain all these goodies while also supporting your boy HH.